What is up, guys? Yes. Hey, guys, chilling in my bed. I just want to jump on real fast. I see a lot of times people are trying to set up Chat GPT-4 or GPT-4, and they're trying to set it up inside Bubble, and they're having issues with timeout. Basically, it's like sometimes when you try to make the GPT-4 call, it takes too long, right? So how do we do like a little workaround, right? So I'm just going to show you guys my solution. Hopefully, I couldn't find this. Nobody was showing this online because it's such new technology, I guess. So hopefully this will at least help somebody, save you guys some hours. Okay, so what I here's my solution. There's a software called make.com. So I went to make, and they have essentially the ability to do like a webhook, right? So you can connect Bubble and check out different events. So if I went to my scenarios, um, we created a new scenario. You can see this one is running. And what I'll do is basically we watch an event, create a completion, and then we run the workflow over in Bubble, right? So check out what it looks like. So inside here, we actually are connecting to this webhook, right? So one of our events is watch for events, right? So I just added like a module. I typed in Bubble, and then they have this thing watch for watch events, right? So I click watch events, and you could pick your hook, and you could set up your hook from here. All right, I'm going to delete this one because I already have mine set up. And essentially what it's going to do, it's going to give you this like address, right? So you're going to copy this address, and then inside your Bubble account, there's this API connector. So I typed in make as my API name, authentication, self-handled. We're going to scroll down right here, and it says GPT-4. Inside here, there's also an integration, like how to set it up. So you can go through this little setup. You do have to set up one of your data, like add one of your data things. So in here, there's a post, right? So I grab this and I post it. This is where I copied this from over here from Bubble. From Make. And then down here, we have our parameters. You could set up any parameters you'd like. So your parameters are going to be your data that you want to pass. So for me, I pass the message. So like what message did the user send? What type? You don't really need to do that. I was just following the instructions. So I just put one. But it'd be like type text or something like that. And then custom command, you could leave that blank. You don't have to add this one. And the last one is your user ID. I did pass the user ID because we want to get that data and know who to like add, like where to return it, right? So inside here, we'll go into make, and then you're able to essentially, when you call that event, it will receive, it will actually receive your, basically your parameters, right? So whenever you call this website, that was good, girl. All right, whenever you call this website, it's going to send these parameters, right? And so it sends it over here to ChatGPT, creates a completion. You can see I'm using ChatGPT4. Oh my God. And you can set this up and you can pass the message through this. And then from here, I run another workflow, essentially. So you can set up a workflow from here, and it's going to be your API workflows. So inside your workflows, it's going to be this is my app. My app's called myaiteam.com. If you guys want to check it out, it's called. So if you go to your backend workflows, you're going to be able to see. We actually set up a workflow to handle the response, right? So now, whenever somebody makes a call, my app's quite large, so it's kind of taking a little while. All right, so I have this one right here, and it just creates a document for me and returns all the information. So if you guys want to see what this looks like in action, right now it's in my test version. I'll show you guys what it looks like. And essentially, if you go to my custom commands and here, so we have some like like a JavaScript expert, right? So we have this custom command, and essentially we're asking it like quite a bit of information, but this is calling chat GPT-4. So if I hit test prompt, you can see it's lightning fast. It goes all the way across. And then if we go into our integrations or over here, you can see in a few seconds, it's going to be running over here. And essentially what it's going to do is it watches for this event, creates the completion, and then runs that workflow back over into Bubble. And it sends it over here into this. So that's kind of the little workaround that I personally set up and created. Let me know what you guys, so you can see it's running, right? So check out this. So it sends it over. Bubble receives it, right? So here it says you're an expert coder. So here, that's what it says. And then it has all the information over here. And then it sends it back over to Bubble in a few seconds. And then right now, if I go to my documents, essentially there's no like, right? This one was from a few seconds ago, but there's no like, no response yet. However, in a few seconds, this response will send over to Bubble, and then it will appear over here for us. Delete this one. So you can see it's still generating. So you can see like right now, this is like that timeout issue, right? GPT-4 takes so long to send over to Bubble. So if it's doing that running that in here, it will actually time out. So that's kind of the issue and why I use this workaround here, using make. So, and you can see like it literally takes like 3 minutes almost. So it takes anywhere to 1 to 3 minutes depending, because it's such a large generation. So soon, whenever they unlock the 32,000 token limit, we could also make it where this is the 32,000 token limit, and it still sends that information over here. So that's kind of the next thing. So still history, success. All right, so it looks like it's a success. And we'll see what my documents. All right, so look. So here's our document, and this is our code. Right, so this is a meme generator that it generated for us. Sweet. All right, cool. So that is how I set it up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you guys get this set up the same way. Talk soon.